TV. BabeiTalk TV. Welcome to BabeiTalk TV. BabeiTalk TV. Welcome to BabeiTalk TV. BabeiTalk TV. You're tuning in to BabeiTalk TV, the newest podcast to hit the streets, bringing you the latest celeb news, economical updates, real street smarts, live interviews, and the hottest spiritual segment, Higher Motivation. Join us every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live. And every Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Instagram Live via Golden Baby. Welcome to BabeiTalk TV. Welcome to BabeiTalk TV. Welcome to BabeiTalk TV. BabeiTalk TV. Welcome to BabeiTalk TV. BabeiTalk baby. Yeah. Welcome to BabeiTalk TV. Welcome to BabeiTalk. BabeiTalk. BabeiTalk TV.
Yo, we back for more. Welcome back, man. It's BabeiTalk TV episode 11, 2021. I'm your host, AC Golden Baby. It's been a beautiful day, I have to say. All right, I got my boy Charlie Hawk in the building.
What's good with it?
GBM Finest. How long we been rocking, Mac? How long we been rocking, dog?
We've been in this about 20 years strong.
20 plus years, 20 man. Plus. Like real talk, like. Yeah. You want to move that so you can get your eye view on the camera, man. You want to be seen. You dig?
Okay.
Yo, man, this BabeiTalk TV, man. Episode 11, dog. We back for more. Like I said, I'm your host, AC Golden Baby. Bear with me. I lost my voice yelling at my children for the last 2 days. Y'all know how that is. I'm not a whooper, so I whoop with my voice. I'll be whooping my own ass in the process. Excuse my language. But yeah, so like I said, it's been a beautiful day, man. I started my day a little late. I actually woke up and missed the first half of work this morning. I overslept, man. Messing with Charlie Mack till 4 in the morning, recording in the studio.
Yeah.
He came through at 1:30. What is wrong with you? I be in bed by 8:30. I'm 33. I'm getting old. You hear me?
Yeah.
Look here. But we still managed to get things done. I made the second half of my day, and you know what I'm saying, still got me some paper in the process. All right. I want to say welcome, man. We got a couple new team members. They actually supposed to be here right now, which is a little disappointing. But yeah, I got a new advisor to my artist. His name is Rello. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to working with him as well as my new artist, Ron Arway. Who is that? OG Boss, you are really good. Thank you, OG Boss. I appreciate that. I be trying to be good, man. I be really trying out here. Hey, turn my mic up a little bit, Jay, till I'm comfortable. Just slightly, you hear me? I like to feel myself when I...
You're not on there.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. But yeah, man, look, we got a new artist, man, Ron Arway, man, newest artist under Baby Incorporated. My man's been putting in a lot of work. I think it's time to pull out all my people out the trenches, you know what I'm saying, that we derive from. You know what I'm saying? I don't think none of us have had a just completely easy life. What do you think, Mac? Have your life been just a breeze, or you been through some bumps and shakes and, you know what I'm saying, earths and quakes and all that good stuff?
For sure, it's definitely been a journey, real challenge and a lot of obstacles, and
always a lot of obstacles, man. Challenges, man. But what would life be without the challenges, without the obstacles? You know what I mean? How will we make it to become our, you know what I'm saying, to get to our highest potential, to bring that out of us, to become that the higher self that we looking for? Because we always operating in lower self. It's time to start operating in higher self and see what that can get you out of life. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, man, we all been putting in a lot of work, man. We looking to get, what would you call the harvest? You know what I mean? The fruits of our labor. We ready to see that. You know, another thing we was talking about last week is somewhat of the distribution of yourself, right? So we know that if we got a cup and it start off full, say we done poured ourselves something to drink. If we distribute everything that's in our cup, by the time it's time for us to drink, we might not have nothing left. So even if we slight on energy, we still necessarily don't have energy to give. All right? So, you know what I mean? Be careful with that. The distribution of yourself out here, and save a little bit for you. Just remember to save a little bit for you. All right? So as I said, moving on, very excited and optimistic about the things to come. A lot of major projects in the works. I know Charlie Hawk, we working on a mixtape for him. What we call that mixtape?
Trap Season.
Trap Season. Yeah. Trap Season.
Out the trenches with it.
Straight out the trenches with it. You heard me? All right, but look, man. So, like I said, excited about those projects in the work. Soon to be announced. A lot of great things. You know what I'm saying? We doing. Including my book, my first novel, Lyrical Life Lessons. You know what I'm saying? Which is also a play on higher motivation. Which is a book full of these excerpts that I write and get to y'all every week. But some diverse stuff that y'all haven't necessarily heard. Because I want to, of course, I gotta give y'all more than what we just do here. You know what I'm saying? If I put everything in the book that I'm doing here, then ain't, you know what I'm saying, ain't no point of y'all reading the book. You feel me? So I gotta have some stuff in there that we ain't. Jay, my mic ain't loud enough, bro. I'm hoarse. Just a little boost, man. Just a little. I know. Thank you. Right there. Did you even touch it? It felt like it. Anyway, you could have tricked me and I'd have went for it. But look, for real. So look, I'm very optimistic, y'all, man. A lot of great things in the works, man. 2021, man. We went through some things in 2020, man. And we gonna make it a better year. You know what I mean? It's only gonna happen if you believe it. Alright? It's only gonna happen if you believe it. Alright, so look, man. New radio station location. Jay Kick It then closed in on something new, man. So we building into something greater, man. So that's also a big thing for my city, my music, man. Shout out to my partner, the guy in crime up in this building that makes everything possible for all of the people that have come in here with great shows. Shout out to Justin Kick It, man. Let's give Justin Kick It a round of applause for who he is. All right, CEO, My City, My Music, Overtime Studios, all right? So let's get into a song, and then we're going to get into tonight's topic, which is finding your purpose, which is really what we always here to do. But we just breaking down different portions or different sectors of it. And now tonight we're going to talk about specifically finding your purpose. So we're going to touch into some things regarding that. But before we do so, let's go ahead and get into a song. Waiting on Jay Kick It to get where he need to be. We tired of people out here telling lies. So let's get into one of my favorite, More Lies.
So super.
I was walking through the valley, seen the shadow and I thought it was a blessing. I can't deny, you know I gotta have it. More lies, tell me more lies. More lies, more lies. More lies, it ain't no some lies. More lies, we just lie. You're such a high commodity. Lie to me, baby. I know you got emotions bottled up. Cry to me, baby. You just tell me what you need and you can rely on me, baby. I never been this way, but you bring it out of me, baby. We gon' do the time together. Don't you bail out on me, baby. No matter what the ticket, we hit the lottery, baby. Beautiful craft like some clay fine pottery, baby. I gotta make you mine, you mean a lot to me, baby. More lies, tell me more lies. More lies, more lies. More lies, it ain't no lie. More lies, bitch, lie. I was walking through the valley, seen the shadow and I thought it was a blessing. I can't deny, you know I gotta have it. Gotta excuse me, don't mean to be rude, but I've been sipping this Henny, got me thinking about plenty. And I know you gon' go, cause you the one that provoked this feeling. I just been chillin' ever since the beginning. I let you tell me your lies, it's such a wonderful feeling. When you look in my eyes, can tell you good at deception. I know what's in you, and you good at dissecting. Your lies relax my body like some Epsom. Salty, most niggas would probably be, but I'm a OG, so it doesn't bother me. I ain't gon' always be around, so it's best you keep your nigga around, yeah. I was walking through the valley, seen the shadow and I thought it was a blessing. I can't deny, you know I gotta have it. More lies, tell me more lies. More lies, more lies. More lies, it ain't no lie. More lies, bitch, lie.
Oh really lying to me like I'm silly. But them lies give me a good feeling, especially when you laying next to me. That's so illy. But oh really lying to me like I'm silly. But them lies give me a good feeling, especially when you laying next to me. That's so illy, so illy.
Yo, man, we back for more Baby Talk TV, man. As always, man, I promise y'all an amazing excerpt. Excuse me. I'm doing my best tonight. My brother has written me a sticky note. My brother Justin, kick it. And it says, "Do not say," you know what I'm saying? Because I say, you know what I'm saying? All the time, like all the time throughout the show. So I'm gonna do my best, you know what I'm saying, not to say not to say, you know what I'm saying. Alright?
You know
Alright, look here, man. Look. I got my favorite candies in the building to keep me motivated, man. Airhead, Rainbow, Sour Bites, Sugar Bites, not Sour Bites, Sugar. Well, they say extreme sour, but they're not really. All right, so let's get on into this topic tonight, man. Our topic tonight is finding your purpose, okay? Now, before we tap right into it, I want to say a few things, okay? Which I'm here to say a lot of things because obviously it's my show. All right? And the first thing is our success or failure is not determined by fate. If we want to succeed, we gotta work hard. That's the bottom line. So a lot of people want to think that stuff just gonna fall out of a tree and land in their lap for them, but it's not. You really gotta put some work in out here, man. I don't think it's no rich people except a few that are quite privileged, you know, that have been just handed or passed down money from the generational wealth within their families. But everybody else pretty much gotta work, man, and put some, you know, put that effort in, or it's just not gonna happen. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 10 states, "All that your hand finds to do, do with your very power." Free will is a precious gift from God, for it lets us to love him with our whole heart because we want to rather than because we have to, okay? All right, that separates us in God's eyes, all right? You see, God gives us a choice as to love him. So you don't have to, you're not being forced to, but it's almost, I mean, it's definitely in your best interest. So let's tap right into what we're talking about tonight, which is finding our purpose, okay? And I'm gonna get a little deeper into what I was just talking about also, because I have some side notes. But first and foremost, in order to find your purpose, the first thing that you have to do is read. Reading connects us to people we'll never know across time as well as space. This experience is linked to a sense of meaning and purpose. Meaning and purpose are related, but they are quite different in their own ways. Purpose helps us to define meaning, but meaning is a much broader concept. And usually what's included in this is value, things like self-worth, okay? People who tend to read the Bible have a stronger sense of purpose. Would you agree, Mac?
I stand in full agreement.
And why do you think that is?
Because of morals and the ethics that it
teaches.
Yeah.
Right. Basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Right.
Right? So also reading fiction allows young people to reason about the lives of characters in the books that they read, giving them specific insight into entire life situations without having to actually go through it. You understand that also? Like that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
If we read more, we probably wouldn't make as many mistakes. In a sense, that's what that's saying. You know, as a ripple effect. You know what I mean? As we was talking about ripple effects last night, weren't we?
Yeah.
So without necessarily having to go through it first, which is a good thing. If a lot of us could take the ideas and the things that our people have been through and look at their experiences, what's up, Cassandra, and say, you know what, I seen what he went through. I don't want to take that same route and go through that, you know what I'm saying, myself. And in terms of this, it could be much worse for you because you have a different chemical makeup. So who you are is completely different. As we touched on this last week, you know, Jimmy may have some street, you know what I'm saying, knowledge, but you might not. So he may be able to go through certain things that you cannot, withstand in certain situations in certain places that you cannot. You know what I'm saying? Again, my voice is going, y'all, so bear with me. I'm doing the best that I can here tonight, all right? So look, man, so reading. That's one of the first ways we begin to find our purpose, all right? So we're going to go through some stages of various things that we can do to tap into finding our purpose. What's up, Auntie Shoni? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate everybody tuning in right now. Baby Talk TV, episode 11. My voice is gone, you know what I'm saying? But we still going to do what we do, all right? Finding books that matter to you, all right? So this goes back to your likes and your dislikes. You know what type of books you like to read. When you go in the library, you look for specific things. What's some of the type of books that you would look for when you go in the library? Me personally, I look for a lot of like educational books. Nonfiction. I look for a lot of like real fact books.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like psychology books. Yeah. Like real knowledge that I could use. That's the type of stuff I'm into. What about you?
I'm a history buff.
Yeah, self-help, like he said. You like history.
I love history.
So what is history, reading history, do for you in the present?
Well, for me, it's almost like in the present, looking back on history repeats itself. Mm-hmm. It's his story.
So what do you feel learning about your history, well, as we explain to others that are viewing us right now? Let me turn the camera so y'all can see who's speaking on FB. What do you feel like, thanks, Auntie, actually learning history teaches you currently today? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like as you said, history repeats itself. Right. How can you apply that to life today? What would you say to younger people who may not understand that concept as well as yourself? Yeah,
when you look back at history and you read it and you learn from it, you learn all the things that happened that came before you, and some of the things that's taking place today, it took place back then, but just in a different time. And the struggle is all the same, but it's just a different time and different things that people went through. But throughout the history, you know, it's some great things that happened. So good and
so
bad.
so one of the things we know about the scripture is that the scripture is a book full of prophecies. All right, events that actually occurred, but also prophecies of things to come. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so in a sense, you can say history does teach you about the present and possibly the future, right?
Right.
In certain ways, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so look, books is that's one specific thing we can say that gears you towards beginning to find your purpose. Another more simpler thing, as we've spoken about several times in the past, is that shit, I'm high. All right, let's move on. I forgot exactly what I was getting ready to say. But anyway, here's another one, all right? Moving on. Turning your pain into healing for others. All right? Finding your purpose in the midst of pain, okay? Because you can learn a lot about yourself in the midst of what you're going through, right? Your pain teaches you a lot. In my opinion, when I cry and when I go through things, what's up, Nate? When I cry and I go through things, it allows me to clear my mind, right? And get rid of everything that that's clouded my mind, and give me the ability to release what I'm feeling in order to see better. Right? Would you agree?
Yeah. That, like with me, when I it's like trying to cope and get through it, and you got to get through it, and that's the only way you can get through it.
Right. Sometimes. And what can you say to men out there that you know what I mean, in life probably feel like they can't cry?
Yeah, I mean,
or they shouldn't cry. You know what I'm saying? Tell the men out there that it's all right.
Yeah, it's all right to cry. You got to let it out. You can't hold it in, because it's like a pressure bust pipes. And, be emotional creatures, and it's okay. I mean, you don't have to, you find your moment, you by yourself, and, you got to let it out. And when you let it out, you feel a lot better. Yeah,
you do feel. That's what I was getting to. You feel a lot better. Same thing as if you got built up anger and you get a chance to just finally punch somebody. No, I'm just joking. You know what I'm saying? But it makes you feel a lot better. No, releasing, you know what I'm saying, cleansing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. So turning pain into healing for others, because what you go through, naturally you could teach to somebody else before they make that same mistake, which kind of goes back to what we were just talking about, right? So finding purpose isn't just intellectual, it's also sometimes something we need to feel, okay, to understand. Sometimes another person's pain can lead to us finding our very own purpose as well. Okay, there are times when we can hear someone speak of what they've been through, and it causes our emotions and the amount of sympathy that we have inside to rise, right? Okay, it raises a desire in one to help those in need. Okay, because it creates a passion for a strong desire for change to occur as it applies to situations of the such, okay, things that we go through. Moving on, cultivating awe, gratitude, and altruisms, okay? First thing I want to say about gratitude is God is looking for that in us. He is looking for gratitude in us. What can you say, Charles, before I get into it specifically? What do you think? Why do you think gratitude is so important, to be grateful? Why is it so important in God's eyes for us to be grateful, to show gratitude?
Yeah, I mean, from my perspective, I believe it's significant because God gave us the gift to, like you said, with free will and free choice, and to know that everything started from Him, and He created.
There you go. It started from Him. So first thing you just said, that's acknowledgement. Acknowledgement, right? God wants us to acknowledge Him at all times, right? Glorify Him in all that we do. So with gratitude, what it shows God is that we appreciate Him. We are grateful for what we have rather than what we don't. And guess what it does to God? It makes Him want to bless us more. It makes Him want to give us more. Right. Do more for us with a grateful attitude. You think about it. Same thing with you. You ain't got to be God. You can just be a regular individual. People with stank attitudes that come and ask you for something. Do you want to give it to them? You liable to cuss their ass out and send them, walking up the street.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like it makes it easier to help somebody, to want to help somebody when you got a good attitude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you show gratefulness, when you appreciate things. It can be the smallest things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But God wants to see that in us. That's character. That's big. All right?
Thanks.
So, all alone, which is like, you know, cultivating awe. What is that in your eyes? To make somebody go, oh, it's like feeling for somebody, right?
Right.
So an awe alone is not gonna give you purpose in life, because it's not enough to just feel like you're a small part of something big. You also need to feel driven to make positive impacts on the world. And that's where gratitude and generosity come into play. You have to cultivate a grateful mindset. And if we can see how others make the world a better place, we'll be more reluctant, be more motivated, to give something more back also. So lead by example. A lot of us, you know what I mean? We in groups, we got friends, and we really ain't doing the right shit. We know we might be the smartest motherfucker in the crew, but you still doing the dumb shit. When you got an opportunity to lead the whole crew to being better people, to being something great. When you got leadership qualities, you got to take that duty seriously. Because there's a lot of people that look up to you, respect you, and look at and hang on to your word. And when you got that, just like as, you know, like we here with a platform to be able to speak to people, we have a social responsibility to deliver not only the truth, you know what I'm saying, but give them something real to feel. You feel me?
Facts.
All right, so we got to begin to cultivate a grateful mindset within ourselves. If we can see how others make the world a better place, it'll make us want to be better as well. The people that we look up to, the people that we hang with. So if we start doing better shit, man, we might encourage some of our homies that ain't doing the right shit to walk in a better way. So we all got a duty amongst each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What kind of friend would I be to lead you into my vices? Some shit I'm trying to break for myself and fix on myself to lead you into some shit. Say I had a cocaine habit, hypothetically speaking. For me to give it to my friend knowing that I'm already fucked up, that this ain't the best thing for my life, and I struggle, goddamn it, trying to pay for this shit, and that's some fucked up shit. You know what I mean? You gotta, show better, man. Show better. That we all got a responsibility amongst each other, and that's one of the biggest things that I live by, is making sure that I always tell people the truth, no matter if it hurt their feelings or not. You gotta know what's real. And if more people start doing this, then we can all change not only ourselves, but begin to make the world a better place. All right? Moving on from that. Listening, right? Listen to what other people appreciate about you. That's another way to find your purpose, to finding who you are. But a lot of times we don't have, I don't know if you agree or not, but a lot of times we don't have good people in our circle, in our lives that tell us the good shit about us. Like I know I got at least a good 10 people I do a lot of shit for. And I rarely hear thank you. Right. I rarely hear, man, all I hear is the bad, fucked up shit, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, for real. I'm kind of tired of it, to be honest. You know what I mean? That's all I get. I be like, damn, don't you see? But I don't want to be one of those people that's always like throwing up what I do either.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you stuck in between a rock and a hard place. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, listen to what people appreciate about you. If you get some of that in life, hopefully you do. Hopefully you got good people around you that will tell you when you're doing something good. We all need positive reinforcement. I make sure I do that with my kids. High five when you did something great. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that I remind you of that, because we always remind our children when they fuck up. You know what I'm saying? We quick to let them know when they do something wrong. Let's be just as swift to let them know when they've done something right. It encourages that positive behavior, makes them want to do that again and again and again.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. You can elaborate, talk about it.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know, like you said, you feel like you want to be better, you know, be great, and encourage them to keep being great. And like you said, because it's almost like a dog, you know, not really comparing
go
it to
ahead.
a
I
kid,
get it.
but you know, like a dog, when you know, when the dog hears something, you like, hey, good job, boy, good looking out on that, you know, he gonna feel good.
He wagging his tail and he happy. You know what I'm saying? But also, not to go off into something left field, but our kids really need that, Mac. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Our kids need to know when they've done something good. Yeah. It's too much fucked up shit going on in the world. That's all they see is the negative. We gotta give them something good, man.
We do.
And the same thing with the world, man. You out here living your funky ass up amidst the world. Out here bouncing your ass. Excuse my language. But you moving about in this world doing all this shit. And you ain't giving nothing good. That's why so many people got so much karma, bruh, because they out here living in the world without making sure that they do something good today. Do something good for somebody. Encourage somebody. Or give somebody a compliment. Give somebody a compliment sometimes. Try to be a good person. Try to be nice sometimes. There's so many bitter-spirited people in the world. And I get it. The world makes us this way. It can. But we got to hold on to some of that imaginative good shit, that twinkle we had when we was a kid. Don't let all that shit go and become a black light.
Do you think where we at now with everything that's going on, do you think it's a chance, or do you think it's just so much that
a chance
it's
of
gonna
what?
always a chance to be better, you know, for the world, for people to be better, for the world to be better, because there's so much negativity, so much darkness that people don't want to come out the dark because they're used to. You know what I'm saying? Do you think it's too late, or do you think we really have a chance as mankind?
I really look at it different, right? Because you can look at it like, okay, do we have a chance amidst this big picture?
Right.
Or you can look at it like, do we have a chance amidst this smaller picture, within ourselves? Okay? Do I think that the world is just gonna magnificently change overnight and just become a beautiful place? No. Do I have hope for it? Yes. I will always keep the hope alive. You feel me?
Right.
But I also am never surprised. Like, the world never ceases to amaze me either. You feel me? Never. So it's like you can't really say no either.
Exactly.
Because now I'm seeing, man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say it again, man, to see so many black people. Is there someone at the door? Well, he needs to go away. But anyway, there's so many, what was I just saying, Matt?
Yeah, we was talking about, I lost my train of thought too.
All right, anyway, don't do me, nigga. The wind blew it. But no, I remember there's so many black people now that are amongst the Senate, the House, you know what I'm saying, in the White House, and holding positions of power. And for me, that does show improvement and change. It does show that things are changing and getting better, but it depends on your perspective.
Right.
Again, it depends on if you see that as a good thing. You feel what I'm saying? Because if I was a 78-year-old Caucasian male whose ancestors owned slaves, and you know what I'm saying, I may have a different view of how I feel about those black people being in positions of power. But in my body, I feel good about it. I feel like, yeah, things are changing. So to me, it's like, it really just depends on who it is and the perspective at hand. Everything is about perception.
Yeah.
Everything. You can make some shit visible because you see it that way. You know what I'm saying? You can make it that way. Again, perception, your perception don't make it right, but it don't make it wrong either. Because if we all looking at the same thing, and you hear, we all see it from a different angle, and we looking at the same shit, we still saw some different shit. You feel me?
Thanks.
So, I mean, you know, it's all about the individual and the human. In answer to your question, yeah, I think I'ma always keep hope alive. I feel like, yeah, things are getting better, but it depends on how you look, where you looking at it from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. But to continue moving on, we've been talking about finding your purpose tonight, man. And I got a lot more to go. We just not getting started, man. We about, well, shit, I ain't got that long to go. But we gonna do what we can do. Let's get into a song, man. You've been tuning in to BabeiTalk TV. It's episode 11. Let's get it. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Fuck it. Let's play Trayvon. Since we've been talking about all the shit that's going on in the world, I did this song for Trayvon Martin, man, during the court case, the time of the trial, and it really touched my heart. Check it out.
You know, R.I.P. to Trayvon Martin. It's time out for all the hatred. This one's for you, man. It's time we start loving one another. No matter what race, no matter where you come from.
Lord, you send me home, me home, me home. All black hoodie with my kicks and my jeans on. Yeah, yeah. The young Trayvon Martin, will you tell me what it did wrong? Yeah, 'cause we all know he was no criminal. We all know he was no criminal. He was sent me home. Yeah.
Hatred defeats the purpose of having a heart at all. Some of us think so small instead of loving for all. What is the message when you take somebody's life away? Get serious, let's not play with furious. He left his ways. If it was your child, would you smile or raise awareness? Think like a saddened parent left in the world without the very life that they created. Just 'cause somebody hated or stereotyped their baby, something has gotta change. This living of life in vain. No sun for the lights of rain. Subliminal sights of Cain. Can't we just all maintain a level-headed membrane?
Lord, you send me home. 'Cause I'm all black, and I wear black with hoodie and slacks. So I head to the back, doesn't mean I'm a thug or that you should judge me when you don't know me. How could you love me? Just get to know me, and you will see. Not what it seems or what it should be. We need more peace and harmony, followed by love and not defeat. We don't relate, so we hate who we can't comprehend. Yeah, women need what we need. It's the difference that we all present. Say it again. Lord, you send me home, me home, me home. All black hoodie with my kicks and my jeans on. Yeah, yeah. The young Trayvon Martin, will you time we love you, we'll never forget. So we try to make a difference. I can relate to feelings unjust, but one and the same, and I can feel for you. I can feel for you. There's no debate that crimes of hate, they seal the fate of those like me and you. Yeah. Lord, you send me home. Me home. All black hoodie with my kicks and my jeans on. Yeah, yeah. Young Trayvon Martin, will you tell me what it did? Yeah. 'Cause we all know he was no criminal.
Fading him out. Yo. Yo, it's your girl, man, AC Golden Baby, your host, man. BabeiTalk TV, man. We have branded and built this into something really, really beautiful and magnificent. And glory be to God, man, because I see right now what the future holds, man. Shout out to Justin Kick It again, man. My guy done got a second location, man. He's building for the city. Really, really doing something for the city, man. And you know what I love even more about him? He's such a pure-spirited man. Ain't no hatred in his heart. He love everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoarse, so I sound real corny and shit when I say love tonight. But y'all know what it is, man. Justin got a lot of love in his heart, man. So make sure y'all continue to support my city, my music, man. That's who made it possible. Brought me in here, you know what I'm saying? Got me on a bigger platform where y'all able to watch me. We got 3, you know what I'm saying? 7 different cameras running at one time. Big time shit. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? The cameras on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we've been talking about finding your purpose, man. We got a few minutes. We're going to get into a Freestyle Friday. But before I do that, I want to wrap up a couple things. One of the things is remember to tell your story. All right? Remember to tell your story. How did people help you through your struggle? What are you thankful for? Which of your strengths helped you to overcome them? And how did others help you? How have your strengths made a way for others in your life? Charles, I want to give you an opportunity to answer those questions as well as you can remember them. Okay? Tell your story. How did people help you through your struggle? What are you thankful for? Because in doing this right now, what up, Jerome? It's going to give you an opportunity to let God know how grateful you are. So I want to put you on a platform right now and just give you an opportunity to speak your piece before we get into Freestyle Friday and let the people know, because you are my artist. You've been rocking with me 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm more, dog. We getting old in this shit, dog. We better get a bag this year. You hear me? Nigga, been grinding hard. You hear me? The struggle real. So tell people, you know what I'm saying, how your story has helped you to help others.
Yeah, you know, see, I came through, I come from a great family on my mother and my father's side, and I was taught morals and values and ethics, and to be the best person I can be and serve God and do right. And even through that and living my life, I ran into some things and I was in a dark place, and it was some dark times, but through that, God got me through.
So how have you been able to help others in the midst of that?
In the midst of that, it's like, you know, going through what I was going through, and I'm still fighting and being strong. It's like, yeah, you know, people be like, yeah, man, you strong, and that's big, because it kind of made them, look at their situation like, yeah, you know, that's real. If you can hold it down and get through that, then, you know,
how have I helped you?
Through. You know, as far as you already know, we go way back, day one, A1, and you always been, you know, real, and always taught me to be great and do the best that I can do, and learning from you and seeing how you work hard and how you shine, and how your, you know, how you, I feel like you great, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I'm an artist and we, you know, we rocking, you know, I'm a fan, you know what I'm saying, of you. So
like
it's
I
like
told
that,
you yesterday,
that inspired
bro,
me to be great.
God loves you, man, and he got a plan for your life, brother. He got a calling for us all. And it's important, you know what I'm saying? We just tapped into just the crevice of things tonight, man. It's so much more that's entailed in finding your purpose, man. But being grateful is a big part of it through it all, because true enough, we all gonna struggle. True enough, we gotta go through it. We gotta go through the fire, you know what I'm saying, to come out a winner. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go through the rain to get the rainbow. You feel what I'm saying? The pot of gold at the end. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's all gonna be worth it. Baby Talk TV episode 11, man. We about to drop a beat real quick. We got a few minutes, man. We gonna get it how we live, cause you know how we live to get it, man. It's God's world, you dig? What up, Kika?
Turn it up.
What up, Kika? Charles, I'm just finna drop whatever, dog. We just finna go in. All right? We got literally a couple minutes, so we gonna do one beat. Let's get it. I got Jay Kick It over here. You know Jay gotta give us a couple bars before we get up out of here.
Yeah, I like this one.
The beat darling, bro. Call up.
Okay.
Call up a nigga like me. You gon' need a boss when a nigga hit the scene. Hey. Yo, call up a real nigga. Yeah. Call up a real nigga. You gon' need a boss when hit the scene. You gon' need a boss when shit get real, nigga. Call up a nigga like me. Call up a nigga like me. You gon' need a boss when shit get real. Cause you know when nigga in the field.
In the field, it get real. Yeah, you already know we got it poppin' like some pills. Yeah, they riding, they do drills, man, it's real. Yeah, you know we in the land of the steel. Yeah.
Hey, land of the real, it's the STL. Can't spell hustle without the STL. Ask me how I'm doing, bitch, I'm doing well. Ask me why I'm smiling, bitch, cause everything swell. I'm the golden child. I get buck, I get wild. It's the dirty, do it dirty. Don't make me dirty, do it nigga dirty. Yeah, just to kick it, but to kick it with us. It's Freestyle Friday, you know he with us. Yeah, let's get it, Jay. Hey.
See, the beat's a little slow, but I think I'll get it anyway. They told me I couldn't do it, but I did it anyway. Trying to stand in line, but I said, motherfucker, get out the way. Gonna break on through, man. Sometimes I gotta pray. Sometimes I doing what I gotta do, and sometimes the haters try to ruin it. Don't say I don't care. Don't even hear ya. Doing my thing, man. I'm in the clear, yeah. Falling all behind, and you're eating all my dust. And I'm gonna take that shit, bitch. You got the crust, got the leftovers. Doing my thing, and we rising to the top.
No, we in the ring, and I'm the ringleader. Yeah, put the bells in the freezer. Charlie Hawk in the bag. Woo! And we whip it, Cadillac. Whoa.
You know what, I whip it, I flip it, I come through spit it, so cryptic, enlisted, I twist it, hey, let's get it, he ripped it, just like paper, man, we hit makers, drop a cut, just like the taper, your father.
49.
Last beat, 2 minutes, let's go.
Let's run over.
3 minutes, we got 5, we 5 over tonight, bro, we finna get up out the way, let's get it. Charlie Hawk, lead him in, matter of fact, Chuck Matt. Justin, get him.
It's gonna be me, is that what I'm gonna say?
You gotta lead it, bro.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Let's get it.
I gotta lead it, but the motherfuckers trying to do it. But they're not even organized, they can't see it.
Yeah.
Got to do what I see and what sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
Gotta do what I say I can, way before the flow.
Yeah.
Rolling down the Mississippi River, cold outside.
I'm a cold ass nigga. Woo.
North Coast. You know how we do it.
Do
Yeah.
it.
Hit the club, I two-step. You know that the dude rip. I'm
Yeah.
up on this thing, okay, man. Trying to get a check. Trying to get them bands, though. Pull up, man, them Birkin fit. Man, I'm talking shining in the game, fam. The VVS, it hurt their eyes. The blinded man just like the Sunday. I'ma put this thing, okay,
Whip
yeah.
it like a Sunday, bitch, it's just Monday. Better yet, it's Friday. You know how I do it, busy bone, we getting high day. Nigga in my zone, bitch, leave me alone. Don't call my fucking phone. I put that bitch on motherfucking do not disturb. Cause how you getting on my fucking nerve? Beast mode, tell him beast mode. Better get back, nigga, he cold. Touch that, nigga, yeah, he froze. It's the cheat code that we live by. Niggas know we still high. 24 hours, nigga, and we still ride through the city. Better yet, the bitty. Blood gang, nigga, know my name, it ain't pretty. Let me stop representing that shit, I'm 33. Get too fucking old to be gang banging. But I'm still a motherfucking G. Niggas know I do my motherfucking thing. Bitches icy, baby, ho, BabeiTalk TV. Bitch, you know me, see me on that big fucking screen. Been doing this since 15. American Idol, bitch, know me from the screen. Say I got some fucking wings, flying through the sky. Know I got the beans. I mean the birds and they fly down south. It's the winter, niggas know I got this. Whoa, I fell out.
Pick it up, man, it's already good, man. I straight went fist to cuffs, man. I'ma wrap it up, man. That's just how I do. When I'm in this thing, man, I got the two and I'm
rapping with the crew. Ooh, it's 8:05. Time to get off. Big Rich about to do his live. Know a nigga gotta sit back and glide. I see you niggas next time. Friday 7 p.m. I gotta go. You know it's sexy, baby, in his hoe. Nah, just play. Let me get the fuck up out of here. It's been a beautiful motherfucking episode, man. Episode 11, motherfucker. Let's do it again next week. Y'all know what it is. Finding your purpose, man. Don't meet me here next time. Just beat me here. I'll see y'all next week.